Okay, this is my Eachine Racer 250, brought to me by banggood.com. Late night shopping, a credit card and too many beers and the internet, and that's kind of what you end up with. So this is the Racer itself. As stock, it comes with a front mounted camera, so you can use it for FPV, so it's FPV ready. Transmitter for the video feed, which is in the middle, but I've removed for now because I'm still learning. I'm putting it into the ground quite a bit. I've rotated the CC3D, this is control board, 90 degrees, and built this little simple protector just when it's got the stock batteries in to stop it smashing into the USB or damaging the board. What else? Mounted bigger batteries on the top, so when I ordered these 2200 3S 11.1 LiPo cells, but if you put them in the back you've either got to remove this or they stick out, but also it's not balanced properly, so the thing has a tendency to do that, which is a bit disconcerting with these spinning around. It comes towards you very quickly. So yeah, I've experimented with it, but the best place is probably on top for now, and a bit of impact foam, because it is going to move, and some of this grippy stuff you can get it from supermarkets, it's only cheap, but it does actually, you know, stop it from shooting forward. Oh yeah, and the receiver aerials, which I've experimented putting in different places, in the middle and here, and this is just a bit of heat shrink tubing and kind of cut down cable ties, and the cable goes out here just because I think it won't be protected in here. I did have through the little holes, but then if this battery slides it's just going to shear them off and you're going to have to put new antennas on. Yeah, so that's kind of the way it comes. It comes with these two batteries as stock. It comes with the transmitter, it comes with the screen, which I've took off because I don't need it at the moment. It even comes for 4 batteries for this, which I kind of like. It comes ready to fly, and I did just put it all in and got it going. And ironically enough, the first crash I had was this thing, because I decided to put it on, try and learn how to use Libra Pilot and flash it and rotate the board and may have played about with it. Anyway, I crashed the board. In a panic I ordered another one from banggood.com, did a bit more research, and then through wiki guide on this I managed to recover the board, but for the cost of it, it's probably worth having a spare, which turned up. And Banggood, by the way, from my experience, has been really good. I got all this within, I think it was about 8 days. It's £213 I think at the moment, and depending on what happens and what price is on it, import duty, I got a bill for £15, which I think for all this is kind of reasonable. I didn't really mind paying that, and it came with DHL, no problems whatsoever, and all the other stuff I've ordered for it as well haven't been a problem. These are not stock propellers, these are King Kong 50/45 propellers, 2 boxes of 10, and put those on, slightly heavier than the stock ones, but these are so impact resistant, it's ridiculous. I've managed to break the first one on that tree over there, my fault, but other than that I've had it stuck in the ground with the front of these like that, and it hasn't snapped them. So yeah, pretty good propellers. Okay, so this is the field learning to fly in. Just having a good look, there's no one around here. I'm trying to use this path here because it's a good visual line of sight, it's a good reference to fly down, and if I do accidentally put it in the field, which I'm really going to try and avoid, but it will probably happen, I'm not destroying the crops or upsetting anyone. I'm just going down this path and I can recover it. And I'm nowhere near any houses or people. You just got to watch out for anybody walking around. I'm really cautious with it because I know what it's probably capable of doing if it hits someone. And also, guaranteed, if there's a dog walker out here, rambler, mountain biker, whoever, you name it, you'll try and avoid it and you end up bloody hitting them, or the trees, which I've hit, but that was my own fault because I was trying to fly through them. But yeah, somewhere well away from everybody. There's a little bit of a breeze today, but we just have to see how it goes. Probably not the best place, but it's kind of close to me. And power lines over there, and yeah, you got to watch out for planes, but they're usually far away, over across near the fields, and they're probably too high for this unless we're really silly. Okay, so let's power it up. So I've already put on the low voltage alarm, which is on there, so it's telling me what each state of the cells are, and the main power supply here. plug that in. Okay, so it's set up, just give you a bit of warning and get back. And on the controller, okay, so you got to make sure all these are up. That's neutral, that's down, power on switch. Okay, so it tells you voltage of the transmitter, and at the moment it's locked, so if you're going to move it's not going to do anything. I'll also do a bit of research on failsafe mode, because this doesn't come with failsafe mode. So in other words, if you turn the thing off, it'll just keep going in the direction. That's what I believe would happen. But with this, you look on the internet and you can configure this so it'll power down and it'll drop out the sky. So if you lose the batteries, you turn this thing off, it's just going to crash. Or you can set it to a voltage where the only time I think you'd be using this would be if you were guaranteed not to hit anyone, because I think it's a bit dangerous. You could set it to say a percentage, a low percentage of RPM on the revs, so 20% or whatever, that's just a guess, so that if this turns off or you lose control of it, the thing will come down because it will drop down to a low voltage. But you've got to realise the props are still running, so you're going to damage something, you know. The least, you're probably going to burn the motors out. The worst, you might hit somebody with the propeller still running, so I'd rather it just went into the ground. I mean, you know, rather than hitting someone full with the props going. Okay, so let's crack on. So down there, bottom right hand corner is to arm it. It's now armed and lights on. So you've got tail lights, you can do different colours with them, and you've got headlights, and you'll probably see why this is important in a minute. So quick check around, planes off in the distance, no one around here in this field. Okay, let's try and get off the ground with them. 3, 2, 1. See the headlights? I don't know if you can hear that, but the noise that makes when it comes down is just unreal. Oh, absolutely good. So let's get it flying. As I say, I am complete novice at this. My first one was a £15 jobby from eBay, which was, I know the first one actually, yeah, it was dear, a little bit dear. It was a present, so I don't know how much it was, but it wasn't a, I'd say a serious one like this, and it did the job. It was really good. It kind of got me into it. Then I bought another one. That's a £15 one, so it's playing off in the distance there, but it's quite a distance away. And I went on YouTube, put a little video camera on it, didn't know anything about RC, 2.4 GHz, transmitter is 2.4 GHz, and lo and behold, interference. But the thing, it actually worked, and it worked really well. And it kind of got to the point where I thought, well, I'm spending money, messing about, and then I seen this as I did research on the one I was playing about with. It was only a microcopter, and for the money for this, it's just awesome. I'm being really gentle with it today. It's the absolute nuts. The speed it's capable of is ridiculous. It is just unreal. Alright, see if we can get it down to me without taking my head off. Let's get some speed out of it. Very good. I think anyway. And I'm still learning. I have crashed it. I've had the GoPro on the front of it, but I forgot. And yeah, bit of a risk. But the video footage is just unbelievable. Batteries, stock 1.53S, and they don't last too long, probably 5-7 minutes if you're lucky. 2.2's a little bit longer, I think maybe 10 minutes or so, unless if you're going mental with it, don't last. So batteries the charger comes with is not, I don't think, particularly the best one in the world. I've ordered another one, I think it's off hobbyking.com, but you've got to watch because there's a lot of fakes about, so you've got to kind of research a little bit, so hopefully that will do a bit better, because once you get one of these you think, I need more batteries and I need to charge them, and the 2.2s take 2.5 hours or more, and even the smaller ones take an hour and 40 minutes to recharge, so you kind of need to start doing a bit of research. But this is the DBs for the money, for what you get and what it can do, what it's probably capable of. It's brilliant. I'll probably find it just like a little girl at the moment, but I don't want to break the thing. I want to try and enjoy it a bit before I smash it into the ground. I'm probably being overcautious. And with programming with it, I'm still learning on that, but at the moment it's in kind of trainer mode, self-leveling mode, which probably all the toy copters are, but you can tune it, PIDs, and again, you've got to research that and try and understand it, and play about with it. And what else? That's the noise. And what about when it comes down? I don't know if it's these propellers or not, but it's unreal. Okay, so let's go for a quick high. And about in the sky on that path. Let's get it. I mean, that's ludicrous, isn't it? Look how high that's gone. Right, I'm being cautious there. Because I'll lose the thing. That wobbling is something to do, it could be the wind, it could be the PIDs, it's probably the battery as well on top. It's all to do with balance and weight, but I need to investigate that a bit more. But yeah, if you're thinking about getting one, I'd highly recommend it. There's loads out there. This is, you know, this is I think what they call entry level, and there's 4S batteries which are higher voltage, bigger capacity, but they're heavier. You know, you can go mental on cost and what you buy, but for the money. And as I say, as a beginner's machine, I don't think you can go wrong. I think Banggood's pretty good actually. A bit different from eBay, but I'd say it's pretty good. Oh, tree. Missed a tree, see? Nearly hit it again. I'm all over the place. Not very good. I mean, let's face it, it is just a big boy's toy at the end of the day. But to me, it's the DBs. It's absolutely brilliant. And as I say, you need to kind of do your research a little bit. I'm still learning, and just got to. I think you've got to be a bit responsible with them as well, because they obviously can be quite dangerous. Oh, and don't do what I did, which was as soon as I got it, I stuck a battery on it in my living room, powered it up, and yeah, a bit of a brown trouser moment because of the power out of the thing. That was a bit scary. I would not recommend that. Just find a really big field. And this is a big field, but even to me, when I put the camera on it, it's a bit small. So, easy to Here's me talking responsible and nearly took my head off. There we go. Get the track. And I might land this because it has an alarm gen. I've been going for a while, so let's get this down. Yeah, the battery alarm's not on, so that's going to drop out of the sky in a minute. Let's get it down. Safe option. That's it, lock the motor switches down that way. And obviously, I really am trying to be careful of all these crops. And pick it up like that. Oh no, it's still okay, the battery's okay. 3.62, so I still had a bit of flying time with it. So yeah, that's probably not the best example of landing it, but it worked. Let's get it back up again. Oop. Problem is, the more you think about it, I think you end up just crashing it. I think you're better off just trying it. Bit of a Jedi mind trick. Ooh. Don't think about it. And that, for some reason, the battery died on that lens. I don't know what that's about. I think we'll find out. Yeah, it's locked. I don't know why that happened. Possibly never went off. See what the damage is. Do that with the wind. It just seems to lose power. So let's see. Check it, fail safe. It's on. And oh well, that's okay, that's survived. Difficult to see. 3.48. It's low, but not low enough for it to alarm, so I don't know what happened there. Camera was spinning on it, or it was just the wing colour taking it. It's a bit breezy. So yeah, that's my Eachine Racer 250. The nuts. Let's change the battery out and let's get up in here again.